Hello, this is Nocturnal Nerd. I am Mike. This is Fred. This is Eugene. Today we are going to be discussing female superheroes and what role they should play in either live-action movies or live-action TV shows. We're going to start with Fred.
So to make sure that we get this out of the way, we're only choosing women that have not appeared at all in live action or TV or film. So mine is going to be done by Death of the Endless. Eugene, who's yours going to be?
Mine is She-Hulk.
And I'm going to be doing Raven of the Teen Titans, the most unknown superhero I heard.
She at least had a successful cartoon series.
You mean?
Actually, two
Go?
successful
Yeah.
cartoon series.
Actually,
Are you
3.
counting Go in there?
Yes, Go is
No.
technically it's successful.
No.
If it's had more than 3 seasons, it's considered.
I don't
success.
care how much money that show makes. It is a travesty on Teen Titans. It is not successful. Your argument isn't valid because you used that show.
And it has she also has been a part of a successful animated film.
The animated film was successful. The Teen Titans show was successful. Go does not count.
So I'm going to talk about She-Hulk. She was created by Stan Lee. She first appeared in Savage She-Hulk #1, February of 1980s. She has superhuman strength, speed, durability, endurance, regeneration. She is affiliated with Avengers, S.H.I.E.L.D., Defenders, Fantastic Four, and Hero for Hire. I think she should appear in films because we have seen so many different depiction of the Hulk in multiple movies, and that I think it'd be refreshing to see another version of the Hulk, like bringing She-Hulk to expand the Hulk family. I feel she'd be a good addition to shows like Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. or have her a part of another Hulk movie.
Are you trying to say she should be part of the movie and Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., or are you saying one or the other?
One or the other.
Which one would you prefer? Where do you think she'll
Well,
fit best?
if they're ever gonna do another Hulk movie, they should throw her in, because like it would.
That usually ends up well when they just throw characters in. It makes movie magic.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least it would give her an introduction to like, hey, this is who She-Hulk is. Like she's a cousin of Bruce Banner. Like.
I think it would be better if they actually had a good Hulk movie first.
True.
And if they went like with World War Hulk, there's a lot of stuff with Hulk that they should do before they should start adding side
Or
characters
they
in.
could add her in one of the upcoming Avengers movie.
I mean,
That's true.
she could make a good new Avenger, which they're going to do after Thanos gets done whooping up on him.
Or she could be part of the Defenders, which is already coming out, and she could be part a good addition to the Defenders.
How would she be a good addition?
Well, you have Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Luke Cage. It'd be nice to have additional female characters in there because there's like 3 male, 1 female.
I would personally go with, she's a strong female character and I give girls something to look up to. It's my argument for why she should be included. But you can go with she's just female and you want her.
To tell you the truth, I would actually love to see a She-Hulk. I would introduce her in the Marvel movies more. The way I would introduce her is movie format wise. You could have her in the background with the Infinity War, the second one,
Mm-hmm.
where they're having the battle on Earth, trying to defend against Thanos, and then you see Hulk, he's fighting, and then you out of nowhere looks like Hulk's about to get taken out. Out of nowhere, you see She-Hulk comes in and knocks him down, knocks out another.
Hey, cuz.
And then Hulk looks at her and goes, Hulk smash!
No, no. That only happens in Old Man Logan.
It would be funny.
That would be disturbing, like
was-
it was in Old Man Logan.
Not the movie.
You will lose a lot of people.
Yeah.
Marvel's so big and inflated with their movies right now, there's not a thing they could do to lose their fan base.
Well,
Yeah, they could.
Yeah, they could.
Except maybe make a DC movie. I decided to do Raven. She first appeared in DC Comics Presents. Her appearance came out in October 1980. Raven is one of the Teen Titans. She is most famous in the televised series that came out in the early 2000s. She has a crap ton of abilities, mostly involving around her telekinetic powers, which she calls her soul self, which allows her to interact with other people. She, to me, is one of the most interesting characters in DC simply because of her backstory with her father Trigon. I mean, that dude's just a scary villain. I enjoy, and he's basically Satan in the DCU. I think she would make a really interesting character just because of the dynamic she has within the Teen Titans. And Trigon is one of the most interesting villains in the Teen Titans space. It opens up a series of things that can happen to go with the trilogy. I just think Raven's an interesting person. I think her constant need to keep control of herself creates a dynamic that is just filled with tension. And of course that also would introduce Beast Boy because he's a recurring romantic interest, and he's just funny as hell.
Okay. So would it just be just the film? Is there any other way you can introduce her?
I think she could also be added into like a TV show series if you did one based on the Teen Titans, like you started where you had certain Titans like Robin and possibly Speedy, like with their own miniseries, and then you tie it all in together to come for Titans TV show. I think that could be done as well, because I know DCU is more focusing on Justice League right now. I think it'd be refreshing because there haven't been a whole lot of female superhero movies, or any, Wonder Woman's coming up. And Raven's just a badass. She's one of the most powerful Titans.
I think it'd be interesting to see her live action because, like, if you've seen her like in anime films or read her on comics, she's got interesting powers.
She's telekinetic. She has a power called empathy. She can feel, the emotions of others. She can even take upon the pain of other people to rapidly heal them if she wants to. She has astral projection, which you see in the TV show. That's the Black Raven you see flying around because she can manipulate its shape.
I would love to see.
She's also a magic user.
Mm-hmm.
She can teleport. She's a powerhouse.
I would love to see how they portray Trigon in live action too.
The final way, which I think would be cool, is after, the Justice League movies come out, assuming Justice League is good, let's hope. After like you create one movie where like the Justice League falls, after all the actors are retired, and you introduce the Teen Titans that way.
That could actually.
They're already introducing Nightwing, so that'd be a great way to lead up to Teen Titans.
The only thing I don't like is Cyborg's part of the Justice League, and he needs to be part of the Teen Titans.
The person I'm going to be talking about is Death from the Endless. When we're talking about the people from the Endless, actually you can't even call them people, they're entities. Death is the one that you really don't mess with, but she's also the one that
because she can kill you.
She can take you to the afterlife and not have any regard with it.
Now let me ask you this, Fred. I'm sorry for cutting off your explanation. That does she actually physically kill someone when she wants them dead, or does she just take them? Can they even stop her?
No one can stop her. So literally, if she's there for your death, she'll just walk up. Like, say if you try to do a spell, like, I have tied their soul down. You can't take them. All right, let's go.
Batman can with appropriate prep time.
Nope, not even Batman. Batman.
The writers will find a way.
Nope. No, she is the embodiment of death. She is.
You lack faith in Batman.
No,
Your lack of faith is disturbing.
I mean, to the point where she's so powerful. She's the most powerful out of all the Endless. She is the only one that will survive.
Batman will win.
No, so Batman's not immortal. Anyways, when she was first created, she was created by Neil Gaiman and Mike Dingenberg. Actually, no, Dringenberg. That's how you pronounce his name. My apologies. In August of 1989, volume of Sandman #2, issue #8. And her powers are, she's omnipresent, omnipotent. She has an aspect of life and death, meaning she can even be there when the day you were born. So once you open your eyes just for that smidgen, or you can sense her, she is there.
I mean, she's immortal, eternal, and omnipresent. So that is what those definitions mean. In
I know, but
with each other.
I know, but there's been times in the comic books where someone is being born and they open their eyes and they actually see death. Not as a bad thing, but she's just watching. It's kind of interesting.
Or
No, it's just she's just there. She's watching the whole entire multiple universes at once. with so much power that it's surprising that she doesn't get bored with her job. She actually enjoys it. If I remember correctly, one thing about death is that at every day she dies, but then comes back to life.
So, why do you say that she's more of a good guy than a villain or a...
Because she's much more compassionate. When someone dies, she'll actually have a conversation with the person while she's escorting them to the afterlife.
Give them like a comfort.
Yeah, she would actually comfort them. Like they'll freak out and stuff like that. She'll calm them. She'll actually have a full-on conversation with them as they walk. And you would think that, oh, doesn't she need to take care of other people? Since she has so many she's omnipresent.
Yeah.
She could be focusing on something else at the same time, but while talking to this person.
What are your concluding thoughts?
It would be really enjoyable to see any of these three in the films or live action, or television or miniseries. To be, if we really want to be honest, I would love to see what they would actually do with the imagination that they have. So I'm up for anything.
I just hope whoever does it doesn't screw it up.
Who you want to see the most, Raven, Death, or She-Hulk?
I would rather see Death, because for me is the imagery that you can come up with.
Mm-hmm.
You
Too
don't have,
real.
no, you could do a lot of stuff with the Endless, her and her family, because Delirium and Death are really funny together. Especially like Delirium will always talk in a weird way.
Okay.
So it's like the interaction with those two are really fun to watch.
I maintain Raven would be awesome. She's a strong female character with lots of awesome powers, and with her you could have the Teen Titans, which is a nice young superhero team. You could do a lot of different stuff with it. It can tie with the DCU. I think it would make them a lot of money if they did so. I think it'd be cool to see. So I still say Raven, although your idea would probably play second for me, and I honestly just don't even want to see She-Hulk. Yeah, I don't think the MUC is ready for her. There may be a time in future, depending on how they do Hulk, where she can appear, and it would make sense because, it's not her character I dislike, but I think it's the wrong moment for it.
Well, I always feel like it'd be nice to see another Hulk besides Abomination or Bruce Banner Hulk. Maybe let's spice things up a bit.
I didn't realize Abomination was considered a Hulk.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, that's my ignorance.
Yeah, he's actually considered a Hulk. But
Alright, so, announcements. Starting on April and the first Friday, we're going to be having a tournament for War Machine. If you don't know what that is, it's a tabletop miniature game. It's going to be happening here at House of Heroes. Keep checking for new Rebirth comic books that come out. And I believe that's it. You guys have any announcements?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Stay tuned and share a video if you liked it.
I'm Fred.
I'm Eugene.
And I don't need to repeat my name.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg.